It's Carrie.
And Ashley.
And we are here with one of the stars of the new film, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, Emmy Award winner, Dad, Matthew Rhys.
Okay, so Look for the Helpers is a Mr. Rogers quote that we mention a lot on our show. Why do you think that's something that resonates with moms to this day?
It's reintroducing faith in the human race, which I think we're slightly in danger of losing.
That's why we cried for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
it reminded us that we have to still have faith in the human race.
Yes, and also, like Fred said, you have to work at it. It takes effort, but the payoff is far greater. When I heard the phrase "look for the helpers," you kind of have a jolt. You go, oh yes. Therefore, I must be a helper also.
That's a good point.
It always gets me a bit emotional.
So many moments in the movie where
Yeah.
we're just like, this is so beautiful.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you've probably have been asked something like this, but we feel that Tom Hanks is basically the male Meryl Streep. He's like a god. So how was it meeting him for the first time?
You know, one of the first times I met him, I had a small part in the Spielberg film, The Post, and it was Meryl and Tom. And
You got double duty.
Yes, but I didn't act with them. It was just like at this social event, and they both walked past, and I went, and you almost could have curtsy, like I was probably like, oh, they're royalty to me. To be honest, it was terrifying working with him. We're so familiar with Tom Hanks. You feel so safe with him. He kind of comes on screen, you go, oh, we're okay now. Tom Hanks is here. He kind of elicits almost the same feeling as Fred Rogers does.
It was spot on casting.
It's
Yeah,
you're right, it couldn't be anyone else.
Yeah.
But as a actor, careful what you wish for. Because he walked in, I was so starstruck, and then he sits down, you start rehearsing, and you're like,
How do I behave?
I was acting, trying to be relaxed. So there was a lot to get over before I could start acting.
I mean, watching the movie, I walked out of there and I was like, I need to be a better person.
Yes.
How do you feel that this movie changed you as a father, a husband, and just a general
Human
person?
being.
Yeah.
And I thought I was being one kind of parent. I was like, oh, I won't be. My parents were great. But I thought, oh, I'll be the new modern parent. And then I did this movie and I was like, I'm not that parent I thought I was at all. I'm telling a 2.5-year-old what to do and not seeing the world from his point of view and not listening to him. And I'm trying to listen more to other people because I think, as Fred said, if you listen, you're more likely to see someone's point of view, and then empathy follows. And it's only us, there is no them. Keep working towards that.
That's gonna make me cry just
I
thinking
know.
about that right now. Oof. One of our main big lessons at Scary Mommy is that being a parent doesn't mean being perfect. And that what you just said, that being good and kind actually takes like constant effort and work. What was your takeaway in hearing those words come from Mr. Rogers?
Well, it's reassuring because he said himself he wasn't a saint. There's no such thing. You have to work at it. You know, he'd get angry like everyone else. It's a relief. You go, oh,
Huge.
everyone, we're all human, all fallible.
You're like, I can be a little bit like Mr. Rogers.
Right.
Yes, even in the moments of anger, of frustration, if you can listen, it slows everything down. Then it throws your attention away from you
And your
emotion, and you put it on someone else, and then it opens up communication. Believe me, I've failed it 8 million times since I made this movie, but what it does, it also introduces an awareness of that in your brain. But the awareness is the first step.
Thank you so much for joining us. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood is in theaters November 22nd, so put on your best cardigan and go see it, neighbor.